Hello, fellow Japan travelers from Tokyo, Japan. There's a lot happening in Japan right now, from mega earthquake warnings to the news that many of you have been waiting for, the return of SUICA. That's right, new experiences and a lot more. So take note and consider subscribing to help me continue making content like this, and let's start planning. We already know that tourism is growing and rebounding in Japan. In May 2024, the total number of foreign guests nights in Japan rose by 38% to 13.6 million compared to May 2019, according to the Japan Tourism Agency. But what is important to note is that guest nights have increased in both urban and local areas. Prefectures like Ishikawa, Ehime, Fukushima, Kagoshima, Fukuoka and Hiroshima have seen growth of between 59.9% and 148% increasing. These results also indicate a growing interest in destinations beyond the typical golden route. Breaking things down, it's important to note that the largest source of international visitors come from China, with China contributing to 1.85 million guest nights, followed by South Korea with 1.44 million, Taiwan with 1.35 million, and the US bringing in 1.32 million visitors. So Western tourists remain the minority when it comes to international tourism in Japan. Did you know that in Japan, each hotel that you stay at as a foreigner requires a copy of your passport and some additional personal details? Well, this poor inn didn't know, and as a result, this is a sad story that needs to be reported. The moral of the story is, don't be a lousy tourist, for goodness sake. Matsukawa-kan is a tranquil Japanese inn in Nagano Prefecture, and it recently welcomed its first foreign guests. The staff prepared eagerly, but their excitement turned sour when the guests vanished without paying for their stay. The inn shared the incident on Twitter, expressing their sadness and betrayal. The guests had booked a 2-night stay, but after leaving for the day, they never returned, taking all their belongings with them. The inn hopes that future guests will be more respectful. I do, however, hope that the tourists are well and are not in any danger, and that they have a change of heart and pay what is owed. If you're traveling from Europe, then some exciting news for you. Starting December 2024, ANA will launch new flights from Haneda to Milan, Stockholm, Istanbul, making it a significant expansion for its European network. These additions will bring ANA's European services to 49 flights per week across 9 cities in 8 countries. Flights to Milan will start on December the 3rd with Boeing 7879 aircrafts. Stockholm flights will begin on January the 31st, 2025, whilst in Istanbul, services will start on February the 12th, 2025. ANA has also announced daily flights to Paris and Munich, as well as a return to Vienna flights, signaling a full recovery to pre-pandemic levels. But the good news is that the addition of new routes often leads to increased competition amongst airlines, which can hopefully drive down ticket prices. As more flights become available, other airlines might introduce similar routes or lower their prices to remain competitive, benefiting consumers with more affordable travel options. So team, watch this space. Will this be the end of the "where can I find a SUICA" questions? The news we've all been waiting for. JR East has announced that it is set to resume issuing SUICA cards as early as this fall, after a significant pause caused by a global shortage of IC chips. These chips are crucial for the production of SUICA cards, with the shortage leading to a suspension of card productions last year, making SUICA cards difficult but not impossible to obtain. The suspension began with unregistered SUICA cards in June 2023, followed by registered cards in August. But with the chip supply now restored, JR East is preparing to restart production of the name-registered SUICA cards. It is important to remember that cards are interchangeable, and many of the other IC cards from other regions in Japan have been readily available. During the suspension, SUICA had pushed people to use digital SUICA cards available on iPhones or Japanese Android phones, and people were driven to purchase welcome SUICA cards which are only valid for 28 days. And more recently, SUICA cards had been available from major train stations at JR East counters across Japan upon presenting a foreign passport. But this is all about to finally put to rest the question, where can I get a SUICA card? With a new stock of chips now available, JR East is preparing to restart the production of name-registered SUICA cards, hopefully meaning that you'll be able to rock up to a ticket machine and grab yourself a SUICA without any issues. While a specific date for resumption has not been set, JR East plans to announce further details as they progress. On a side note, if you are traveling around Japan, I strongly recommend that you remain connected to the internet. That's why I recommend Sakura Mobile for checking maps, translating on the go, or staying in touch with loved ones. Using my affiliate link will not only help me continue making content like this, but will get you a great product trusted by the Ninja Monkey community, so consider it. Okay, back to the video. This one is for all of you out there who really want to escape the crowds. I just wanted to highlight this quirky story. You can experience the thrill of hide and seek on a deserted Japanese island. Did you know that Japan has long struggled in international hide and seek, ranked 9th behind Italy and France? Well, I didn't know until now. So, to boost its standing, the Japanese Hide and Seek Association is hosting a special event in Sumaga Island, an uninhabited isle off Ika Islands in Nagasaki Prefecture, on November 3rd to November 4th. This might sound like something out of a Mr. Beast video, but it isn't. They're looking for 100 participants, 90 hiders and 10 seekers. So, if you're university aged or older with a passion for hide and seek and camping, this is your chance. The game lasts 2 hours with points awarded based on how long you stay hidden and how many players you find. So yeah, this could be your perfect unique vacation experience for those seeking a crowd-free adventure in Japan. In Bizzare Japan news, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the idol singer Momoka Tojo, who stirred up a fuss for accidentally posting photos of a man who is her boyfriend. Well, now she faces a unique punishment for sharing the birthday photos. Tojo, who's a new member of Katakoto Bank, will now post a nightly good night alone photo for a year as an apology. The punishment aims to remind her fans of the traditional idol image of being available and unattached. Tojo's management hopes that this will maintain fan engagement while acknowledging the personal relationship. What are your thoughts on this one? Bizarre, quirky, the right thing to do, or way too far? Let me know in the comments. Just a little bit of an update for me personally. I've just been traveling around Japan for the last 4 weeks, from Tokyo to Okinawa, anyway, loads of places. I was in Kyushu whilst I felt the tremor of the Miyazaki earthquake. My room did move quite a bit. I received an emergency alert, remained calm, and everything was fine. It really is something that I will never get used to. However, in recent hours, the Japanese government has issued an alert, the first of its type, for a potential megaquake for a large part of Japan. This highlights the importance of being prepared, know what to do, and make sure that you familiarize yourself with the escape routes and protocols. If you haven't already, downloading an earthquake early warning app like Yurikuru Call is a must. This is what alerted me. Just remember that Japan is very well prepared for these kinds of events, and as a tourist, as long as you follow procedures and know what to do and remain calm, everything should be fine. Anyway, here's just a little bit of footage that I took a few minutes after the tremor from the lobby of my hotel in Kyushu. I was on the 4th floor and the shaking was noticeably stronger up on the 4th floor. So team, I do hope that knowing this information will mean that you're better prepared when planning your trip. And if you like to keep up with what I've been doing whilst I'm traveling around Japan, please check out my second channel, The Happy Gaijin, where I've been streaming the streets of Japan and putting out vlogs of what I get up to from different locations. You might even get some travel ideas from them too. And I do apologize if this video has been a little bit different. I am reading off a screen behind the camera, which is not what I normally do. But I needed to get this video out and this was the quickest way of doing it. Anyway, thanks so much. Like and subscribe for more. And as I always say, stay positive and be a happy gaijin. Till next time. Bye.